So you hear about this all the time. Ground forces, more power, how to use the ground. What are you doing? Push it. It can get really, really confusing. But I want to do a little bit of a video here for you to understand what it looks like. By the way, you got to like and subscribe to the channel. We're doing a really good job of getting our viewership up, and we want to try to help everybody play the best golf we can. So make sure you like and subscribe. Share these videos too, by the way, with your friends to help them get better. Now, I want to talk to you about the visualization of the usage of the ground, okay? And what I've done here, show a camera 6 there if you would, Gibbsy. What I've done is I put a blue piece of tape right about on where my hip is right there, okay? Now, what I want you to visualize when you're swinging is that the body is making a turn, the lower body is going to make a rotation, and that hip is going to move around, and it's also going to move down because they're on an angle with the bend. So, if you show that 6 shot again there, Gibbsy, when I rotate like this, that hip is going to go down. You can see that blue tape going down right there. And part of that is that the knee flex is now increasing in the backswing as the body is rotating, and you're sort of feeling like you're turning your rear to the target, okay? And that is going down. So you get to where you're here. Now, here's how you're going to visualize. This is what I visualize when I'm trying to get kind of a swing thought. I have this white piece of PVC on the ground here. Give me a down the line, if you would, Gibbsy. Now, what I imagine is this hip right here and that line right there, from my eye, they're kind of near one another, and I'm trying to get that hip as far away as I can from that post, back this way. So I'm going back like that, and I'm taking this hip, and I'm getting it away from that. Boom. Not just along the ground, but also up. So it's going back and away. And the way I teach myself how to do it is I take a tennis ball and I cut it in half. I put it underneath my lead toe. And what I want to feel like I'm doing is I'm putting that through rotation. I'm putting pressure into that in the backswing. And then when I'm going down into the downswing, I step on it. And then when I start to get to where I'm near impact, I push away. So I turn back, step on it, and then push away. Rotate the hips in the backswing, push on it, and then step away. Okay? Now, let me show you what that's going to look like. And I've got a camera set up over here. You can see this camera that I've got set up over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to videotape this, and I'm going to show you what this is going to look like. So I get back here, I stand on it, and then I push away. Here we go. Now, let's see what this looks like. Here's where my blue tape is right there. Club goes into the backswing right about there, and it's right now about there. I load it, so this is where I step on it, so it drops down just a little bit there, and now it starts to move away. And now it's going up. You see it go up right there? That was awesome. Look at how there's that blue tape right there. Now watch, all of a sudden it's exploding up, 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 up. Fantastic. Now right into impact right here. So there's impact. There's my hip right there. So it has gone from here to here to here. It's a little stair step. Okay? What you're also going to notice is when I go from my ankle all the way up to that hip right there, it's about a 10-degree line on that pant. Now, what I want to show you is what many of you are doing. So I'm going to erase that. I'm going to record this one more time, and I'm going to show you how quiet your lower body is behaving. So this is what this is going to look like. You're going to go back, and then you're going to go like that. Now watch how the hip behaves. And this is all because of what you're thinking about or what you're not thinking about. So backswing, hip gets right to about there. Now it drops down. Now as it comes into impact right here, that's about impact right there. That's the level of the hip right there. So you look at that stair step versus, so let's bring up this other one. So there's this hip here. That's about where that is there. Plus or minus. These are all plus or minuses, but what you really want to see is what it looks like at the strike, which is right about there. And again, I go up from ankle to hip, and that's about 10 degrees. I go from ankle to hip, and that's about 6 degrees, 5 or 6 degrees. But look at, there's a couple of things to notice here. Look at the space between my right knee and my left knee versus my right knee and my left knee. Look at how much wider this is here than over here. And you can obviously see how much more rotated I am on the right-hand side. The body is rotating over there. How is that happening? That's happening because of what I'm visualizing and what this half tennis ball is doing for me here. So you put this half tennis ball down here like this. You step on this. This is right under your toe. Make a backswing. Load it. And then push back and away. Push back and away. And as you start to push back and away, I want you away from this, both backwards and up. Boom. Now, I'm going to do that without the tennis ball, and I'm going to go for some speed here, okay? So here we go. I'm going to load it, and I really feel that hip going back and up. Here we go. So that was that was phenomenal. That's my fastest clubhead speed with a 6-iron in a long, long time. So this one here is 89 miles an hour. I got a little on the bottom of the club, believe it or not. 123 ball speed, we round up. And that thing there got up to 185 in carry distance. Because of the apex and the descent angle, all of a sudden, it's pretty much around where it landed. 84 and a half, 87 and a half, so a 9-foot rollout on the 6-iron because of that 97-foot apex and the descent angle. When you want to really understand how to get your lower body to work properly, what you've got to do is you've got to feel that that hip is going to sink down. That's how you load. Just think about jumping. When you jump, you load, and then you spring up. Well, what I want you to do here is I want you to feel like you're loading rotationally down into that. As you start the downswing, you're really creating that sandwich on that tennis ball, and then you're going to push back and away with that lead foot. Let me see if I can get it even faster. Load in and push back and away from that. I caught that a little on the toe. I was a little on the toe, but 89 miles an hour of clubhead speed, 123 miles an hour of ball speed. And that was a miss hit. I'm telling you that was a miss hit. So do this drill, and this is an easy one to do. Just get yourself a tennis ball, cut it in half, spend some time feeling your body turn back, load that tennis ball, crush that thing, like sandwich that thing, smash it to the ground, and then spring off of it. And feel that hip moving away from this post on the ground, your hip is moving back and away from that post on the ground. And when you start to do that, you'll understand club head speed and how to create it. You'll also understand how to use the ground efficiently, those ground forces that you hear people talk about all the time. That's what it's all about. That's how you can create it. And that's how you can hit the ball a lot farther. To improve all parts of your game, subscribe to my channel and click the link below.